Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gonzii and today we are going to be reacting to another clip from First Things First that happened today as I'm recording this. And this one is called Aaron Rodgers missing Jets mandatory minicamp considered selfish. Without further ado, let's go, man.
Aaron Rodgers not at Jets mandatory minicamp. It's an unexcused absence and subject.
Oh, inexcused. Okay. That's even worse.
Oh, it's definitely something. Prediction before I give my take. When Rodgers talks, he's going to not so subtly scold Robert Saleh for his comments there. And Saleh, when he talks after Rodgers talks, will walk it back a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
So you thought those were harsh comments?
I think Aaron to Aaron's.
I think I smell a category 1 by Nick on this.
I think in Aaron's world, I gave you guys a heads up. What more do you want from me? I'm a busy guy with important things, which is why he's such a phony.
That's the perfect word to describe him. He's so talented, yeah, but phony is a perfect word. Listen, I have only been watching the NFL for 3 years. This will be my 4th. I started watching when the Rams won the Super Bowl. That was my first one, and I watched the last 2 with the Chiefs. Shout out to my Chiefs. This guy was preaching last year at the end of the season that everybody needs to be focused on football. You need to be focused on the task at hand. That is, take this team to the playoffs and to the Super Bowl. And keep the distractions away, keep the distractions out of the building and whatever. And he misses mandatory minicamp for another event.
Guys,
you tell him, Nick, he is a phony.
Jet not there. A player that never wanted to be a Jet, that the Jets traded for, who wanted to, with the problem with his previous team, Hassan Reddick, was he wanted a new contract. The Jets thought, well, we're the Jets, he won't want one with us. They traded for him.
Yeah,
and he got
of course he wants his money. Pay him as well or trade him.
Guys, every other notable player who isn't at mandatory minicamp, we know why. Money.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk,
like I said.
CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, I didn't know Ayuk was not on there.
Because he hadn't signed his deal. But that
Higgins, I knew was missing.
I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I actually think it's kind of fine. If it's like, hey, I'm holding out for money, we know why. Aaron Rodgers, double booked. Hate when I do that.
Such an idiot, man. He's such a dickhead.
Like June 11th, I think I have something.
I'm sorry if you're a Rodgers fan, man. It's just, Jesus. It's just the truth. Bro was yapping all that nonsense to his teammates and then does this.
Every single one of your teammates will be at.
It's a clown.
One who hasn't really even joined the team yet. When you are the leader of a team and when you just said you're going to, you believe you can lead them to the Super Bowl and win the MVP. And he chose the other thing. This wasn't a last-second event. This isn't birth of a child. Those things can be excused. Those things we understand.
Exactly, inexcused, which means it's not like the birth of a child or whatever. Just fuck off, man.
Then tell me the thing that was second place this time is the most important thing going on with you, because it's not. And Brew, in my opinion.
The other thing is, it just popped into my brain, bro, you've only had 3 plays with this team. Why are you not on mandatory minicamp? This is the moment that you build the relationship and the chemistry with your teammates. Aaron Rodgers said, you need to hold yourself accountable and leave the distractions outside of this building. Now it's a distraction to go to those players as well. Because now, tomorrow, when they go to do media, the first question is, where's Aaron? What do you make of Aaron's absence? Was he missed? Chemistry, all of that. It's a distraction now.
That is not
as many plays as the Jets as Mahomes has rings, bro.
It's just not. Might be sustainable for, the running back. Maybe. Hey, a busy guy, and you guys will be fine without me. It's not sustainable for the veteran leader quarterback, especially when he lectured everyone about how important it's getting the nonsense out of the building.
It's something.
He's a clown, man.
Something serious. I mean, really. Oh, no.
That was bad, bro.
I thought it was good. Something selfish.
Yeah. There you go. That makes more sense.
Something selfish.
That makes more sense.
And Robert Saleh's not he's talking about, that's why I don't think that comment was harsh. If Rodgers has a problem with that, come on.
Well,
I think he will. I think Nick is right on that as well.
All right, because Saleh said, selfishly, I want everybody there. It's a mandatory practice.
Exactly.
You're not being selfish, Robert.
He's such a dork as well. That
they're supposed to be there. Aaron Rodgers Rodgers
Oh
is
my
the one
God.
being selfish.
Have
And
some
you guys know I've tried
dignity,
to
man.
believe in him
Just call him
with
out
the
for
Jets.
whatever, for what it
This
is.
is ridiculous.
I know for sure if
it's not
Mahomes
family
missed
or health
mandatory
related,
minicamp,
then
Andy
you should
Reid
be at
would
practice.
scold
I
him,
don't
bro.
care. There is no other
He would.
excuse.
He would just that. He
All
wouldn't
right?
dance around
There is
it.
no other excuse. And you're
Fucking
right.
hell, man.
This sets such a bad tone for the start of minicamp.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the other, and we know they love Rodgers, but they're human beings too. And they're like, where's Rodgers? And like you said, didn't he tell us months ago, get all the distractions out
He
of the
did.
way, be all
The
about
Muppet.
football? It makes him look hypocritical, like Nick said. It looks like insubordination. Do you think this helps Robert Saleh have more authority with the other players?
No.
This is terrible. I almost think the Jets should have said, like they said it's inexcused, so he gets fined.
Yeah.
I almost think they should have been like, let's just say it's excused. Let's just say because this is a bad look. But it
I actually agree
was
with that.
so frivolous.
Just
his
lie.
reason
It
that
would
they
be bad, I
couldn't
think.
justify saying,
And even
we're gonna excuse
the thing
this.
is, even if it's not frivolous, because Wilds and I we talked about this before the show, I don't think the reason the Jets I think felt forced because I'm sure they would have preferred to call it excused. Oh, Aaron was here. He told us, you know, we're not. It's personal. We're not getting into it. And if that were the case, that would have been one of the very a little pullback. What is it? Fourth wall, fifth wall? I don't know how that works. Wilds, I never know. But sorry,
The fifth wall.
those are the
No,
times
breaking
where I
the
get very
fourth wall,
frustrated
that is.
before a show because I'm like, man, I know this is a nonsense excuse, but because you don't know for certain, like, hey, maybe someone is sick, maybe you don't want to, so you give them into the doubt, and it's like, okay, who knows? They didn't do that, in my opinion, because that then opened, if he's talking at a conference or doing a political thing, then you set the precedent for every other veteran teammate in there who's got some level of guaranteed money to be like, I've got other important stuff too.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be
yeah.
in New Jersey in the first week of June or middle of June. There's a lot going on. I could be out making money, signing autographs, talking
That's
to my
true.
foundation, talk whatever it is. So you have to draw a line somewhere. And the fact that he gave them, again, this is speculation, Wilds.
Shit.
I would imagine, this is why I think Rodgers is going to be bothered by this, that he thought they were going to say, whatever you want, Aaron.
Yeah.
You are excused. When Aaron said, hey, guys, just so you know, small calendar conflict, June 11th, not available, that they'd be like, oh, no problem. And they didn't. And then Saleh has to sheepishly, if you watch the whole thing, he's like, yeah, two guys weren't here. And he talks about Hassan and gives a thing. And then everyone's like, oh, who's the other guy? And he's like, and Aaron, it's unexcused. And then a reporter followed up, was like, did you say excused or unexcused? He's like, no, it's unexcused. And the reporter says, so he'll be fined. And he's like, no, well, the
Such a coward, man.
He
Just say it, bro. Just say it. He's not going to be there next year. He's not. I fully believe that he's not, man.
If it's tomorrow, whatever,
Just say it.
and he's ready
Fucking
to go.
hell.
Like, I think football-wise,
Imagine
he
being
will be
Rodgers,
fine.
bitch.
The
Oh,
question
my
is
days.
the tone it is set. It just sets a bad tone.
It does.
It may not be something insurmountable, but it's just not a good tone to set for your team.
Jets
as the
reporters
leader.
watched the whole practice, and they were talking about, they went through every pass of the backup quarterbacks and a fumbled handoff. So it's not just Aaron missing practice in a vacuum. Now the receivers aren't catching balls, and we're not doing the handoffs, and it was an odd report. That practice didn't seem like it went swimmingly.
Of course, but again, who are they trying to beat? To get to the Super Bowl, who do they have to beat?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, to get to the
lots
Super
of
Bowl.
teams.
But the Chiefs.
I'm not even there yet.
No,
I'm so far away
I
from
know
that.
you're
Like,
not.
we're talking about Bills and Dolphins.
Sure,
Just-
but let's just go to for them to reach what Aaron has doubled down on as the goals.
They have to go through
They're
Mahomes.
going to have to go through Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick, can you imagine Patrick not being there today?
Nope.
Or when the Chiefs opened? Can you imagine?
But you know
it?
what? If he weren't, you could live with that. He's Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
You know he's all in. He doesn't say all this
That's
other
kind of my
stuff.
point. Is he has built. Aaron Rodgers played 3 plays for this team.
Right. He has
Exactly.
He has,
That's
Aaron
what I said.
Rodgers has as many plays
Bro.
with the Jets as Mahomes has Super Bowls with the Chiefs. And
Nick, my boy,
Mahomes
I always knew
it would
you
be
and me had the same
unfathomable
wavelength,
for
bro.
him-
So there you have it, guys. It's just a clown behavior, bro. That whole organization is so full of clowns. It's a circus, bro. Thank you so much for watching the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. First things first, is the best show on TV, bar none, and I mean that. Go watch it, bro. Watch First Things First, 3 p.m. New York time. Watch, bro. Thank you so much for watching the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Before you go, though, don't forget to viewers on the channel, man. Come on, bro. Keep God first as always. Drink water, go tell somebody you love them, and if you're here, you know what to do, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. My name is Gonzii, and see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.